New background, who dis? If you can hear background noise, I'm filming next to a road. Well, clearly I'm inside, but I'm in a house next to the road, so there's cars going by constantly. There are no nicer backgrounds. This is as good as it gets for this video. I'm going to summarise this video in a sentence, because right now all that's going through my head is my life is crazy right now. I'm overwhelmed, bear with me. By the time you're watching this, I will be back in Scotland. I'm just back from driving 4 hours from Kerry, where I stayed with a psychic woman who had 2 horses, 5 dogs and 8 cats. And tomorrow I'm travelling back home. I'm driving 4 hours to Belfast, getting the ferry, driving to my friend Steph's house, because there's no point in me going home, because I've got a flight, a 6:45 in the morning flight from Glasgow to London. I am visiting the embassy. I'm going to the US embassy because announcement time. I'm going to America. What is going on? The lighting's going to be really weird. Oh, I've got blind face. Blind face. Oh, I've got an idea. Is the blind face bad? Oh, we're going to film somewhere else because I can't deal with the whole world seeing me film. So yeah, what is my life? I just stayed with a psychic woman on a farm, and then I'm going to London, and then I'm going to America. I'll start with the Ireland trip. So I started off, I've got a vlog, I vlogged it by the way. I haven't vlogged today because today's just been travelling, but I started off in Omeath near Carlingford, because I wanted to stay somewhere in between Belfast, where I got the ferry into, and Larne, in Dublin, where I was going to be staying with Sarah Courtney from YouTube, who I made the Irish versus Scottish video with. I was staying with her in Dublin for 2 nights after staying in Carlingford for 2 nights, and it was lovely. Carlingford, the weather wasn't great when I was there. I keep saying I was staying in Carlingford, I was staying in Omeath, but I just took that time to chill out. Then I stayed with Sarah, Sarah Courtney. She so kindly let me stay with her in her house, which was amazing. Her house was unreal. We're in Sarah's kitchen. Look at this friggin'... I could fit my house in this kitchen. I met her family, I met her mum and dad, who were amazing. I met her sister-in-law, is the best person. Oh my god, she is hilarious. Me and Sarah filmed a gin wag, and Shauna, her sister-in-law, came and sat with us for part of the gin wag, and she's hilarious. So you'll get to witness pure Irish. Like, it's just her and Sarah talking like really fast and really Irish, and me sitting like...
I love Scotland. I think it's so similar to our culture.
It was so nice when I went out. I remember we went to the outdoor cinema to Mean Girls.
Oh yeah, that was...
And it was...
the Irish accent's my favourite. I love it. Sarah had a party, which was it's overwhelming being at a party where you don't know anyone. Like, staying in someone else's house that you've met once is quite scary. Not that I thought she would murder me, but just like anxiety wise, like that is something that's like quite, oh. But I felt totally comfortable. And then I met her sister-in-law, her mum and dad, her sister-in-law's kids, who are adorable. They're 3 and 2 and they're so cute. Then Sarah had a party on the Saturday night where I met a bunch of her friends. There was so many people there. And then I finally met Melanie Murphy, who I've been wanting to meet her for so long. Like, I've been watching her for years.
Like, you're at like so, my friend party.
It's so
you're weird. One of us, but like it doesn't feel weird.
Like me and Sarah had went out the night before to the pub with Shauna and her mum, and we drank a bit too much on the Friday night. And then the Saturday, I was like, I can't do it, I can't drink. I really, like, I was like, oh god, how am I gonna do this? But powered through, it was fine. I went on the water at one point, and then everyone was dancing about, and then I went back on the gin. But then after that I had a 5-hour drive to Kerry. So I stayed near Cahersabeen, can never pronounce it. Where I stayed was said psychic woman in the middle of nowhere, where she rescues animals. She's got a bunch of animal rescues who are the cutest. I'll put pictures because they're so cute. We pure hit it off. I don't even know where to begin, right? See, when people say they're psychic, she didn't bring this up right away, by the way. We sat and had breakfast together, and she made a lovely breakfast, and we'd sit in the morning. I was the only one staying in the B&B, and in the morning we honestly sat for 4 hours each day chatting at breakfast. 4 hours. So I wouldn't get out the house till like 12 o'clock to do my sightseeing, but I didn't care because I was enjoying the conversation so much. She said she was psychic. I'm always very skeptical of people that say these things, but she seemed really genuine, and I know that sounds crazy. I just want everyone to have an open mind. I have an open mind, you should have an open mind. And there was a really weird point think it was in the first day or the first morning, where I felt pure relaxed. And normally I'd be really overwhelmed by like this sort of thing, but I felt relaxed. And there was a really weird moment at breakfast where both of us just started tearing up for no reason. Like, I started crying, I don't know why. I didn't even feel like really overwhelmed, it just came on for no reason. It was as if we had this connection. It was the weirdest thing. And then she was also tearing up, but we didn't, like, I was just going, what the hell is going on right now? I felt so, it was so strange, the fact that I was crying, didn't know why I was crying, and then she was crying, but she was obviously crying because she felt what I was feeling. That's how I interpreted it. I don't know, I should have asked, because I was sitting going, what the hell is going on? And she went, it's not my tears, it's yours. So like, she was basically saying that it was like, she was feeling what I was feeling, but I was also like, where is this coming from and why am I crying? But it was also interesting because she's a spiritual healer. So again, something I don't really know much about. She was telling me about all that and how she can like heal people and stuff, and it was just very interesting. But I definitely came away for that place feeling really relaxed, and I was like, did she take my anxiety away? But yeah, the crying thing, that was really weird because that doesn't usually happen. It was just weird, the fact we were both crying. But I loved Kerry. All I did in Kerry was drive about. I've not even been walking that much. Like on the first day, or sorry, the second day in Ireland, I did the Greenway walk, which is from Omeath to Carlingford, and I think altogether that day I walked about 20k. That's it, that's all I've done. Dingle, I went to Dingle. I drove to Slee Head, which was amazing. You just need to watch the vlog, I'll put the vlog up, and also the Ginwag with Sarah. I'm going to London on Friday, which is terrifying because I've never been to London before. I get really overwhelmed in big cities. I've been really worrying about it. I booked a flight. I've never flown alone, even though it's only to London, but big cities freak me out, and especially when I'm not good with directions and I don't know how I'm going to get from A to B. But I have a friend that stays there who is going to meet me later on at night, and I'll calm down, I'll be able to meet him and just chill out. And before that, like, just the thought of getting from the airport to the US Embassy, scary. But yeah, I've got an appointment at the US Embassy to get my visa because I'm going to America. I can officially announce it, like, the flights are booked, I'm going to America. Oh my god, I've never been to America before. It's all very short notice. Like, see, when I come back from London, I'll have that Monday to Friday at work. Saturday the 25th, I'm off to America. Basically, it's a program. It's like a social media exchange program that the US Embassy runs every year. Sean Vlog did one of the ones a couple of years ago. Gavin Bell also did one, I think it was last year. But they do this program every year where people get to go over and learn about different American values. So we'll be flying into Washington DC, where I think we're going to be doing Memorial Day stuff. It's like a learning experience. So we'll be meeting up with like different people and organisations and going different places. And like, for example, one day we're learning about a Native American tribe, and then we're going to be going to Indianapolis, which is exciting, New Mexico, and then LA. We're going to be going to Universal and stuff. So, oh my god. I don't even know what to pack. I don't have enough clothes for 2 weeks holiday. I'm not good with the heat, so that's going to be fun. This is just mental. I'm going with a group of people as well. Like, I haven't even met these people that I'm going with, and I'm going to be meeting them in London on Friday. 2 of them are coming from Scotland, so I just did this. 2 of them are coming from Scotland, and hopefully I'll travel with them, or I don't know what's going on. It'll be good. It'll be good. Even one night as well, we're doing a dinner. Like, each of us have to go to an American family's house and have dinner with them. Oh my god. My anxiety is going to be like pew pew. Well, that's the weird thing. I've been so nervous about America and London. But see, after leaving that house in Kerry, I swear that woman's done something to me without me realising, because I don't feel nervous anymore. Even like the thought of like today driving 4 hours to Mayo. I'm in Mayo just now. I've not explored. I don't have time to explore. And then tomorrow driving from Mayo to Belfast, getting the ferry, and then staying with my friend Steph, and then in that morning I'm going to London. I'm going to the airport myself. That's not something that I would normally do, and something like that would normally make me really nervous, but for some reason before Kerry I was shitting myself. I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. And then now, piece of cake, I feel fine, and I really do think that woman's like done something. There was also a point where we talked about relationships a lot, and she said to me, she was like, you're really insecure, and she said you shouldn't be. She was basically saying that I don't see my self-worth in all this, and she was saying like, you need to stop being so insecure, blah blah. And then she also said you'll be able to solve your bowel issues, and I was like, oh my god. She predicts things, she knows when things are going to happen, and like, it's just strange. And she also, when we were talking about relationships, you'll have heard me mention before that really bad relationship that I had. She was telling me about her daughter, and her daughter had a bad relationship or something, and then she was with another guy, but I don't know if she was saying it to me or if she was talking about her daughter. But she said, I can see what happened to you. She said, I'm not going to say it, but I can see what happened. And I'm thinking, it felt like she was talking to me, but I'm like, was she talking about her daughter? But at the same time, it was as if she was saying to me, I know what happened to you and I can see it all, but I won't go into it, but I know that it's like messed you up kind of thing. And I was like, holy shit. It was all very strange, but very interesting. We were talking about like dreams and ghosts and how she sees like spirits and stuff, but she doesn't like push it on people. For example, if she saw something around me in that house, like, she wouldn't have told me because she doesn't want to like force it on people. And then talking of psychic stuff in relation to the America trip, I don't know if you still remember, this is so strange to say, I sound crazy, I don't know if you still remember me talking about in one of my week in the life of a period vlogs. If you don't remember this, I'll put it down below because I go into more detail in that video. But I was talking about how I have deja vu, and it feels like visions but it feels like visions of things that haven't happened yet. And there's one in particular where I'm in America, and I know I'm in America, but it can't be deja vu of something that's happened because I've never been to America. And it's not like I'm seeing what's going on because I can't really see what's happening, but I know that I'm in America. So it's more of a feeling. And I told her this as well. Then I told her I'm going to America, and I'm thinking like, when I go to America, will I have like the deja vu again and be like, oh, that was it, this is it, this is the moment that I was thinking of. But on the lead up to the American trip, sorry this video is a shambles, but how the America thing came about, I applied this year. It was applications only rather than them inviting you. So I applied for it, not really thinking that I would hear back from them. I got an interview, so I had to go to the US Embassy in Edinburgh for an interview. That whole week I was ill leading up to it. I was so nervous. I've not been so nervous for something like that in so long. Like, I was on that toilet like crazy. Like, I couldn't deal. It was so bad, so nervous. I got away from work early that day. It was a Friday. I got away from work early. I drove straight to Edinburgh. I arrived 40 minutes early because I was bursting for the toilet and there was nowhere nearby that I could go. So I had to go into the embassy thinking I can get a toilet in here. Went in 40 minutes early. Yeah, basically I had to ask security if I could go out and use the toilet because there wasn't one in the waiting room. Kept thinking about it as if it was an interview, but it was really just a casual chat and meet up. It wasn't like a formal interview or anything. The principal officer of the US consulate, she was so nice. That sounds very important saying that. I had a meeting with the principal officer of the US consulate, but it was really nerve-wracking as hell. They could tell I was nervous. So when I left, I was thinking, I don't think that went very well. Like, I think it went okay, but I could have done a lot better. Like, it could have been a lot better. So I was sort of like, that wasn't exactly how I wanted it to go. And then I met my friend afterwards, and he met me. I was sitting in a little cafe drinking peppermint tea, trying to calm the hell down because I was still so like up to high dough. I was exhausted. But I didn't say to him, and I didn't say to anyone else, but I did film a video, and I'll insert that in this video. But I was basically saying about how I knew I was going to America, and I don't ever have like anything, I'm not psychic, like all that, like that's not something that usually happens to me, but I knew that I was going to America on that trip. Like, I could feel it, and I've never had that before, and I knew that I was going, and I got confused because a week had went by and I never heard anything. So in the back of my mind I was like, am I going? But I knew I was going, so I was confused because I was like, well, I'm going, so why have I not heard back? But I didn't say to anyone because I didn't want to seem big-headed, because when I say that it sounds like I'm saying it like, oh, I'm going because the interview went well. But that's not what, like, if I was basing that in an interview, I would not be going, like, I would not think I was going. I knew, I had a feeling that I was going, and now I am. I've been having a lot of like American related deja vu. I know that I'm going. I know that I'm going to America. I can feel it. But I don't also want to get my hopes up in case I'm wrong. But I know I can feel it. Like, it's really weird. I just know. And it's not sunk in properly yet. Next week I'm going to America, which has been like a lifelong dream of mine. I've always wanted to go to America, and now it's finally happening, and I can't believe it. I'm sure there was something else as well I wanted to say about. Oh yeah, when I was talking to Psychic Lady, I was telling her about like all these weird coincidences that I've been having. I was saying how I was really nervous about this London trip, and I was telling her about how I booked a hotel, like, because I was like, I have to stay over in London, I have to nap, and then if I meet my friend then I can stay over and it'll be like, I can just relax more than if I was travelling back home the same day. Gives me more leeway. I booked this hotel, and then I've been panicking non-stop about how I was going to get from the airport to the hotel, because I don't know public transport, and London seems scary and expensive. So I was just confused about that, and then I was thinking, but then how am I going to get from there to my friend and all this stuff? But it all worked out because my friend stays at the station next to the hotel that I'm going to be staying in, and I'm like, how did that work out so well? So I told Psychic Lady this, and she was saying, oh, it's all worked out very well, hasn't it? And I was telling her how a lot of little coincidences happen to me, and I write them all down on my phone. I've got a coincidence list. Maybe I should make that a video. I feel like coincidences happen to me all the time, and they're so strange but so like specific that I just, you know, I write them all down because I find that so interesting. And she went, she's German, she went, honey, they're not coincidences. That was my German accent. So yeah, I'm going to America. I possibly had a psychic vision. My life's weird. So yeah, so Washington DC, Indiana, New Mexico, California. Let me know what to expect in all of these places, please. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe. That's all I'm gonna say in this video now, because I'm a mess and I need to edit this just now. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you want notified of when I upload, click the notification bell down below. I can tell how relaxed I am just now because I'm not messing up my I was gonna say I'm not messing up my words, but I spoke too soon. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.